Hi, Leo. This is Kelly Lunt. I'm a law of attraction expert and intuitive channel. I've helped hundreds of people get into the vibration of their desires to have the life that they want. I'm here to bring you, Leo, your message. I'm going to channel a message from Spirit for the month of April for you. And I'm going to pull a Celtic cross for you to help give you guys all the information that you need to have the most successful month that you possibly can. So, Leo, without further ado, let's get to it. Leos, we are very pleased with your progress. We see that you have pulled back a little bit from picking up the torch for other people, that you are starting to get back in touch with you and what do you want. And some of you are starting to take a little bit of action. This is what I want to do. And some of you are just kind of enjoying sitting back with, all right, I'm at a little bit of a pause here, and that's okay. So, Leos, we just kind of want to take this time to congratulate you for taking the time to tap back into your own energy. We would very much love it. Or how should we word it? If we were standing in your physical shoes, what we would keep doing is keep celebrating and keep enjoying and keep basking in tapping back into yourself and tapping back into your own energy and your own desire and what you want, because you're doing a phenomenal job there, Leo. So keep doing that. The more that you enjoy life to its fullest in your energy, the more that those around you will also enjoy it. The power of no is a beautiful thing. Being able to say, man, I really just need a break right now. Oh, I really support your cause. This time around, I'd like to just be a financial contributor. Or this time around, I have to sit on the sidelines. But I really support your cause. Like, you're still continuing the last remnants of learning that lesson. So good job, Leos. And with that, we do invite Kelly to pull the Celtic cross. Ooh, you guys got the life experience major arcana card. So you guys are definitely going through a lot, Leo. Ooh, wow, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, you got 5 major arcana cards, Leo. So you guys are going through a lot. Just be gentle with yourselves. So Leo, it looks like for you, so you got the 8 of air reversed as the base of the situation, crossed by the page of fire. So what that's letting you know is you're breaking barriers, you're breaking molds, you're breaking like old paradigms, you're breaking like generational thoughts. You know, sometimes if your parents have that thought of work has to be really hard, you have to go to work and slave away and work has to be really hard, you would be moving away from that into maybe just working an 8-hour day instead of a 14-hour day like your parents did. You know, you're breaking old barriers right now. You're breaking illusions or thoughts that kept you stuck in the past, and you're starting to like rebuild new thoughts. So just be aware that since it's still showing up, though, you're still going through that process, Leo. So it makes sense based on like Spirit's message to you, how they're saying you're really tapping back into your own energy, because it's like you're becoming aware that your thoughts do create your belief system, and your belief system creates your reality. You're becoming aware of that. And with that, though, because you got the page of fire crossing this, it definitely shows that you're on the right track. It definitely shows page is very youthful energy. It's upright. You got the fire energy, which is very passionate, which is very like kind of gung-ho for the future, incoming opportunities, good news entering your way. So just know that all the effort you're putting in to change old thoughts is definitely paying off, Leos. It's paying off because from there, the basis of these two things, that this is how it's playing out in your day-to-day life. It's like you're having epiphanies of awareness of the thoughts and you're changing them. So you're doing a good job to get different outcomes. But because underneath that, you got the life experience major arcana card. So it's a huge, bigger life lesson that you're going through. Some call it a karmic lesson. Some call it a soul level lesson. This is the Tower card in traditional tarot. For it to be coupled with these two, though, it means that you're literally shattering the old you so that you can welcome the new you. It's like you're releasing the part of you that thought it had to be hard, or that thought that you always had to defend other people, and to know that it's okay to speak up when you want and when you don't. So know that like this, it's the shift you're going through is much bigger than you're likely giving yourself credit for. So be very gentle on yourselves. Leos, be very gentle on yourselves. But I want to give you a little sneak peek, guys, because you got the star card and the future card. So it's worth it. The change that you're going through right now, Leo, is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. It is worth it. Just so worth it. If you get the star card here and you got the chariot as the final outcome, which is the keep going card. So I want to give you a little sneak peek because whatever it is you're going through, whatever turmoil you may be feeling, it's worth it. And I could give you guys a little example. Actually, Spirit's telling me just keep going with the reading. Okay, so what you had in your recent path, you got the Four of Earth upright. And the Four of Earth upright is kind of where you're in a little bit of, I don't want to say stingy, but it's kind of like you're just having cautious thoughts. You're like, is that really how I should spend my money? Should I outsource this or should I outsource that? Should I hire this person? Should I work here? Where should I spend my time? So just be aware that, like I had a coach that I hired tell me, Kelly, like I don't stress about $500 or $600 bills. If it's under $1,000, I don't even look at it and I just pay it. So the more that if you're focusing in on, oh, it's $200 for this, oh, that's a $500 bill there, you're focusing on the problem and you're focused on like kind of not stingy, but being very cautious and very careful with your money. Instead, be like, whoa, I want to not even worry about a bill like this in the future. I want so much money that a bill like this doesn't even faze me. So in the past, you were definitely being very guarded with money, very cautious how you spent it. Um, which I don't blame you if you're going through kind of an up level. You're just looking for a little bit of security and stability. So I don't blame you, Leos. But Leos, right now, okay, so right now you are kind of starting to, because enough of your energy has been pulled back to you, Leos. You're really starting to fall in love with life again. You are starting to enjoy life because you got the Knight of Water. So the Knight, it's youthful, but it's not immature like the Page. But it's kind of like that gung ho energy going forward. Like, all right, let's go for it. Let's just enjoy life more. Let's do this. Like I'm ready for it and I'm ready to enjoy it. So you're at a good place right now. Know that you're still going to have a little bit of remnants of this kind of like leaving. The old thoughts are leaving as the new ones are coming in, but it's worth it. Keep staying optimistic because in the near future you have the Star card, which is the ultimate card of hope, the ultimate card of like good news, good things. And since it's the Major Arcana card, you're going to come out of the Tower and like be in the Star. So the life change you're going through, guys, is so worth it. You're going to have like peaceful road ahead, abundance ahead. You're going to have like a smoother road of things. And it's certainly going to be at least emotionally feeling a lot better in life, Leos. Because Leos, one little part that we want to add, the more that you continue to tap into your energy and taking action when you really feel called, the more that you're going to experience that synchronistic flow of one good thing after the next, after the next, after the next. Because in terms of, check it out, in terms of your power this month, Leo, it's the Emperor card. And again, it's a Major Arcana card, so it's kind of a big deal. The more that you stay in your power, Leo, the more that you recognize that making yourself happy is a priority, the more that you recognize your power of being able to start movements and start trends and get things done and take action when you feel called, not taking action when you don't. That's your personal power this month, Leo. Continue learning that lesson. They're saying they can use the image of an emperor. An emperor doesn't solve all the problems. An emperor will look at all the things going on in its city, in its empire, and go, this one deserves my attention. This will sort itself out. Be the emperor and choose when to take action and when not to take action. And feel no guilt if you don't take action. Know that their inner being will guide them somewhere else. Okay, and so what you have in terms of outside influences this month, other people. Okay, so it looks like you've got a little bit of the Two of Fire reverse. So it's kind of like other people don't necessarily want you to grow per se, because it's kind of like I'm trying to think of a good example. You know how when you have like a friend circle though, and you guys all do the same thing, and then if one time you go outside of the norm, or let's say like you start working out and none of your friends work out, your friends will be like, what are you doing? We don't work out, we're tired, we go home and we eat, just come to dinner with us, come to the restaurant with us. So it's something like that in your life right now that some people are a little like, they're not, it's the Two of Fire though, so it's not a strong influence. It's just kind of like they're not yet ready to see you as a new. Oh, here's a good example. If you're like the granddaughter or the grandson of a family, but now you're like, in your 30s and you come home, they're still treating you as if you were the 8-year-old little girl in the family because they don't want to see you yet as like the full adult that you are. So there's some people who haven't quite come to terms yet with the change you're going through. Um, Leos, and know that that's okay. But check it out. The reason why law of attraction, what you're vibrating at, you attract in. So some reason why some people are having a hard time coming to terms with the change you're going through, because your hope, or this is the hopes or fear card. You got the ego card. This is the devil card in traditional tarot. And all that means, don't be afraid of the name. All that means is that you're not ready to see yourself in the new light. You're not ready to see yourself in the new position, you know? So people who make like a lot of money and wealth and have power, they have to have a certain mindset to, one, get it, two, maintain it, three, make enough money to employ other people. It takes a certain mindset. And you're going through a shift like that, guys. For these cards to come up in the beginning, the life experience, like you're going through a major shift so that you're going to allow in like more abundance in your life, Leo, more abundance, more success. So the more that you focus on your mindset, you can start by saying simple things like, I like that I'm growing. I like expanding. I like growing. Growth is fun. Growth allows me to experience new things. Growth allows me to have new lovers come in. Growth allows me to have new money come in. Growth allows me to change my money mindset so that I can earn more money. The more that you start saying things to help this transition go easier and for you to embrace the new you, the more that others will embrace it too. And then you'll just kind of have that like catapult success. But no matter what, like Leos, you guys are on the right path. We very much hope from this message that you've kind of heard a gentle reassurance that you're on the right path. Keep going. The Chariot Tarot card, keep going. And know that you're still going through a little bit of internal work, but the more that you become aware of your thoughts and literally just kind of start, how can you word it a little bit nicer? That's when like it's gonna feel a little bit easier and smoother for your Leos. So just take this as a message of have compassion for yourself, recognize that you're on the right path, and do hear us when we say it's all going to be worth it, Leos. It's all going to be worth it. But very much just keep going, Leos. You're on the right path. Oh, and they're kind of saying when I get my daily alignment meditation finished up, that would kind of help with this transition that you're going through in the beginning of the cards. But stay tuned. It's not done. All right. I love you, Leos. Good luck. Comment below. Let me know what you're going through. Give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Let me know what's going on in your day to life. But good, Leo, keep going. It's going to be so worth it. These are great cards to be getting. Love you guys. Bye.